right once you take down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You. I know they. You got the tack.
Ready?
Beautiful night.
It is a good night. It turned out nice.
Yeah.
Hey guys, is there a men's room around anywhere?
way back, guys. Hey, move it back.
Hey, there you are. Good. Oh, cool. Hey. Well, no, he was one. Out of the two, he was one. The other one.
Don, you
Yeah.
have everything you need?
I should be good.
Okay. I got the link out, should be fine. But you got the rosters and everything?
No one brought rosters up. I wrote them out by hand, but if they have an extra copy, I'll take them.
Yeah, they probably will, yeah. And did you get the things emailed to you from Amanda or Denise?
The rosters?
No, the you know, their information about where they're from.
Oh yes, I got that. Yeah.
Okay, great.
I got that.
Then
Yeah.
you're all good with that.
I'm all perfect with that. Hey, Don.
Don,
How you doing,
okay?
man? How are you? That's the camera right there.
Don,
All right.
are you okay if I square with you
Yes.
after tomorrow night
Yeah.
for everything?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, why does it do it like that? That's interesting.
So if you want to go across the field a little bit, I'll focus that into it.
Okay, yeah, you know what? For some reason I push this
That's okay.
either way and it goes in, not out. Why is that? Is that something I'm doing wrong, or?
Second.
Or am I not zooming at all in at all with this one? Am I supposed to kind of
See, that's out. Oh, it's zooming in and out on you. It's doing it on its own. Yeah, sometimes that thing gets a little whacked out.
Yeah. On a humid day like this, you never know.
You could just stay kind of wide, you know what I mean? You don't have to go crazy.
Okay.
Here's one of the rosters.
Oh yeah, thank you. Sometimes if I should be kind of like hit it. So I wouldn't trust it too much.
Should I kind of leave it where it is then, just in case?
Yeah, whatever makes you feel comfortable. What's I got there? What do I got this on? Pretty. So if you want to loosen this up and down, tilt, loosen this up here. You should be good. This is a little loose here, but I got to tighten that up. I don't have the Allen. Yeah, find it. Find what you want, and then you can kind of stick with that.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with it just so I don't risk
You know?
kind of weird stuff.
I don't know how comfortable you are. So it's kind of your comfort level on finding the flow.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, this ain't my first rodeo with camera stuff, but you
Yeah.
know, if this thing's gonna kind of do its own thing with zooming in and out, I might just leave it just to avoid any any issues.
Yeah, so you can find the level that you like. You know what I mean? Medium shot. Something so you can use. Yeah, not too tight.
All right. That's why that is there.
Using that as a crowd magnet. The little scoreboard on the top too. You might take a look at that.
You said I do or they do?
I do see right here, Kyle. That scoreboard's going to be on the top of your shot. So you want to give yourself a little more headroom.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
I think so.
Like if you go to the front of the net, for example, watch the guys either left or right. Yeah. See that?
Hey, Don.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, can you get me in the building? We'll probably give the coaches, that's ending at 7:30, so give us a few extra minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll get rolling, so if you want to just say that.
Okay, so I'm about a third of the way down.
Yeah.
From the top.
Yeah, that's
for
good.
that. Okay.
Maybe up a third. Perfect.
So we. I'll just leave it there, and hopefully my ADD won't get the.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I think it gets to us all. So funny. Seems kind of cool. I can actually take your shot. I can actually do this in theory. I can take this shot here.
No, we're going to wait because all the coaches are wrapping up on the field.
Oh, okay.
I can have a tight shot of everywhere you are, so you don't have to worry about it.
And is this live edited? Like you can actually. Oh wow.
Yeah. Thank you so very much.
No, hey, listen.
Bring another one tomorrow night. Maybe it's just
Yeah, I mean I did when I push it all the way down to get it to zoom back out, it does work. But I'm thinking maybe just never mind.
Welcome to the home of UMass Lacrosse. This is Garber Field as we settle in for the freshman sophomore Blue Chip 225 All-Star game. It should start pretty soon here, and hope you enjoy. It should be a great one. Some young guys that have had a long day of playing lacrosse, interrupted by a little Mother Nature earlier as we had some torrential downpours and thunderstorms in the area, but things have cleared here for tonight.
Regular 2-half type thing. Yeah, because on my schedule I heard it was like 8:30 to 10. It says no card when I press record. Is that normal?
I'm recording here.
Oh right, okay. I thought I was told it was working different than that. Okay, cool.
I can record into that thing.
I thought this was recording separate from the live stream, so that's why. I mean, if you want to put a card, I mean, I'm deferring to you. This is all your stuff as far as I know. So.
I'll just get the file I have, so that way I'll have the play-by-play on it in the graphics. Make sense?
No. What did you mean?
I'll record off my computer, and that way you'll have the graphics.
Oh, I thought you said camera. Sorry.
Graphics and the
That makes sense.
the play-by-play versus just follow by yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, the white taking on the blue here today. Nice to be with you all as we bring you some outstanding lacrosse presented by Blue Chip 225. And Ted Spencer's been at it a long time. We'll talk about the history of Blue Chip 225 and how it has been so outstanding for the progression of these high school student athletes as they move on. So we're just about set to get going with the opening face-off, and we are underway. 2 25-minute halves, and a quick start for the blue, and a shot goes rocketed wide. A couple of face-off guys will be utilized by the blue here today. You got Mercado Rodriguez, a sophomore, and John Hartzell, a junior. And those two guys out of the beautiful state of New York, and they're off to a quick start here with Rodriguez doing the job. They swing it over to Rodriguez now. He comes near side left as they work the outside. This is McKenna. McKenna's sophomore. He's out of Fairfield, Connecticut, back to the top of the box, and it's collected by Rodriguez. Feeds it off nicely to Walkenchuk. Played behind goal. That's Halstead to the top. These young men played all day long today, and they're here tonight playing in this all-star game. The best of the sophomore and freshmen getting a chance to show their skills. A couple of freshmen on the blue team, couple on the white. White has not had a possession yet. And there's a shot, and it's dumped in for a score. And the blue will take a quick 1-0 lead here. So they get the job done quickly after a long possession. Just a great shot going down low. by Liam Halstead out of Dorset, Vermont, and he scores the game's first. Hartzell on to take the face-off for the blue. Face-off guy for the white is going to be Dylan Fessmeyer. Fessmeyer trying to win this one and establish a little presence out there offensively for the white team. White team will control. They play it up. White team with their first opportunity offensively. Fiorillo to control. Coming on, one of the specialists offensively, that's Haas, and Haas will play it back out top of the box. Blue on top, 1-0 if you're just tuning in. Halstead with the tally, coming early on. There's a shot, score! That's just a rocket through a screen, and the white has responded with one of their own. Dylan Haas with the score, the sophomore, and it's all tied up now at 1 apiece. They are playing running time on a beautiful night right now. A little bit humid. Temperatures earlier today about 88, 90 degrees, and when the storm came through, temperatures dropped to about 72 degrees. The humidity is coming back. These youngsters will play again tomorrow and enjoy. So 1-1 your score. See how crucial the face-off draws are. Each team has won a draw and has led to a goal. Nice win coming straight on. That shot whistled, might have been deflected off the lacrosse stick as McKenna let it fly off the face-off win. They were triple numbers, which is certainly very interesting. There was Mercado Rodriguez winning his second face-off, by the way, to give the ball to the blue, and they will control. Chicas a goaltender in that white. He's starting here from Lake Forest, California. He's only a freshman. That's an errant clearing feed, but it found its way through midfield to the far sideline. Body's being knocked down on the far side. There was Zebia, who had a big day today with 12 goals in 4 games, as I read some of the Facebook stuff, but they turn it over, and here comes the blue again. They'll attack quickly, full of energy. Makawa plays off the right. Good stick work with that long pole. It's going to be stolen away. Dangerous pass to the front of goal. Boy, I tell you, Vesmeyer had to wrestle a lacrosse stick to keep it out of harm's way, showing his strength in goal. Shows some mobility, too. A long clearing pass diagonally across the field, perhaps ill-advised, going to be stolen away. There's a shot, and that's a save. Is a good play there. Now back up the other way. Lovelace trying to control it for the white squad. He'll give way. Shifting with it now is Nikki Kane out of East Long Meadow, Massachusetts. Cradled off right by Wakanik. Wakanik will backpedal with it on the far side. He's being marked all the way by Plenman out of Winchester, Ohio. They come from all over to compete here in the Blue Chip 225. Lacrosse camps. They're around the country now. Nice shot. Oh, that may have hit a crossbar. What a beautiful move there. And that hit a crossbar. That was Chris Davis out of Essex, Vermont with the chance. Davis nearly had one. Play continues on. The White with their second offensive possession here in a fast pace opening half of play. White team controlling off left. Plenman out of Winchester, Ohio, the sophomore. He'll direct some traffic. He wants to work individually, trying to drive straight on. Wakanik, and it's going to be slapped away. Great defense displayed by the Blue as they supported each other very nicely. Good, strong ride as players hustle, and the ball taken out of Wakaman's webbing, and it's collected again by the Whites. 1-1 your score. You've had a ball off a crossbar, good shooting lane, and a shot wide by Zabia. White in possession, one of their longest possessions. Virilio, representing the grand state of New York, wiggles through, shot from a distance out, goes wide. It's amazing how well these guys play together. I mean, they're from all over, from New York, Connecticut, Ohio, California, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania. Meet and greet yesterday, and they're out there playing as wonderful teammates here today. Ball back to the X. White with a good possession. Maybe tried to roll three and bounced one. Up and out of play. Clock continues to tick here in this opening half of play. 1-1 your score if you're just tuning in. Halstead out of Dorset, Vermont, scoring for the team in the Blue Tops. And that shot lobbed towards goal. Nice save made. Kalash out of Maryville, New Jersey, the goalkeeper for the Blue. Some of these guys have some great size. A couple of these players 6'2", and that's good for a freshman or a sophomore. Mostly sophomores in the lineup here in this all-star game, as you might expect. Ground ball, far side. Who's going to win it? And you really go scrambling after it. It's a whole horde of players going after that ball. Blue will come away. A nice roll from behind goal. Defense will shut it down. Ball knocked away. That's McKenna with it on the far side. Made that graceful move from behind goal. White able to regain control. Babber out of Richmond, Virginia. Only a sophomore. He'll lose it out of bounds on the far sideline. Chance for the Blue to regroup. Haas has scored for the White. Halstead for the Blue. This is a good drive towards goal, and Simba Makawa shot it just wide. Makawa out of Santa Monica, California, coming all the way cross country to compete. Loose ball in midfield. The Blue showing some good team speed as they'll pick it up. This is Chris Davis. Davis cradles right-handed. Stick handles effectively. Virilio trying to stay with him. Pass pitched behind goal to the near side. Thinking to unleash that shot here to the near side, and then thinking better of it as we get a whistle. It was Aidan Flynn. He's from Ridgewood, New Jersey. Lacrosse exploding around the country. It was really a sport that was played primarily in the Northeast. Matter of fact, when I went to high school, and I'm not telling you how long ago it was, lacrosse was hardly heard of, but it has just exploded since the mid-'70s or so. Virilio out top. He'll handle a lot, can play with both sides, left and right. Nice pass on behind goal, slipping down and getting up quickly as Burbank out of Newtown, Connecticut. The sophomore throws a strike to Blenheim, and we'll get a whistle. And they're going to turn it back. They're on the quick start. Hartzell played it up ahead. That was Flynn. A little give and go back into the middle, and the White team able to defend effectively. And on the dash is Lovelace. Goes to Cheshire High School. He's a sophomore from Connecticut, from Plantsville, Connecticut. He'll slow it down. Played off near side. Colterman, Ridgewood, New Jersey native. To the top. Play continues on effectively. The White team looking for their first lead. Virilio had a notion to dodge through. Was interrupted. Good defense displayed by the Blue team here. There'll be a shot, and there's a shot out the goal post. Rebound, scramble for it near the circle, and pulled out of harm's way by Liam Halstead. Well, each team has now hit a crossbar. Look at the battle away from goal. And we'll get a whistle with sticks crossed and players pushed. Get a restart. White to start here. They'll play two 25-minute halves. Despite the moist weather, field in great condition, turf field here at the home of UMass. They had a terrific lacrosse season. They bowed out of the NCAA tournament to the eventual national champion, the Yale Bulldogs. Oh, nice move through. Shot blocked away by the defense as Ferrilio, who'd been trying to take this game over, just had a wonderful opportunity. Young man out of New York. From Minola, New York. Good transition. Blue, and a sprawling save is made. That is a dandy. Looks like Chickas is a goaltender. Sebastian from Lake Forest, California, sprawling down to make that save. And now the Blue will settle things down. This is Davis waiting out top. We'll see a substitution, and trotting on is Van Liederman out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. He'll receive the pass. He got knocked down. Good body play. That defensive effort put together there by Colterman. A little pass flicked along by Akawa, who's been an outstanding player. He's got tons of speed. Wears number 215 out there. Controls off the right side from Santa Monica, California. Good rotation at the top of the box, and a restart here for Chris Davis. Davis skipping. Shifts right-handed, tried to go short side. And he had players well stationed on behind. There was Halstead able to save it. Blue with an extended possession. Trying to wear down this white team. White doing a good job, however. Clogging up the middle, forcing a lot of the play from the perimeter. This is Davis back out top. Here's where one of the biggest changes in the high school lacrosse comes. A lot of offense generating from the top. In the past, it used to be from behind goal. That was Renaud with a chance from Hilton Head, South Carolina. They turn it over, and the shot goes wide. Wakinchik had a chance. The unmanned from Santa Monica, California. There's a couple of players from Santa Monica, California. They're out there competing together. Blendman showing some great speed with those loping strides, plays it off left side. He's sophomore and freshman putting on a show. There's a shot by Fabia, and that's just wide of goal. Players well stationed on behind. And this white team again to reestablish some dominance offensively in their own right. 1-1 score. Each team has hit a crossbar. Blendman from Westchester, Ohio. A sophomore, played it to the top. Ferrilio trying to skip through, denied. Comes back out top, loves to play that top, the point. Now they play it off left. Blendman back to the top it goes. Ferrilio really positions himself effectively. Blue doing a nice job. That's just good defensive footwork by Chris Davis out of Essex, Vermont. A lot of college scouts, college coaches, very interested in these youngsters and get a good look at them here, can follow their high school careers. A loose ball played out the midfield. Hustling after it on the far side was Bismeyer. Look at that pass, just a little high. Off the stick of McKenna, looking for his teammate there on the doorstep. That might have been Kessler from New Rochelle, New York. It was on the doorstep. Unfortunately, the pass a little high. Good feet ahead on a bounce. Lovelace will lead the attack through midfield. And the white team now trying to figure out a way to take their first lead as we're down under 10 minutes remaining here in this opening half of play. It's been nonstop action. Both teams relentless. This is Liam Murphy. Murphy out of East Northport, New York, one of the few freshmen playing in this game today. Just a little itty-bitty guy, but he'll certainly grow. It's amazing. If you've ever been around high schoolers, you can realize how they grow from freshman to sophomore year. By the time they're seniors, you're going, is that the same person? That hit a foot. Ferrilio tried to drive it through. Denny Zabia from Dix Hills, New York, the sophomore going after it there. He's had a couple of chances on the doorstep, just outside that crease area here today. Blue trying to put something together here. That was McKenna, played it on behind goal. Anod tried to scoop one, and he put it right through the goal crease. Sebastian Chickas, the freshman goalkeeper from Lake Forest, California, has made an outstanding save here in this first half, and he controls now. Attending St. Margaret's Episcopal School, Lake Forest, California. 5'5", 145 goaltender. Down under 7.5 remaining. The white team in possession. Coleman, good feet ahead, shot, score. And the white team will take their first lead. Coleman with a beautiful pass. And that score makes it 2-1. So white will have their first lead of the game. And then we'll get a crucial face-off again. Off this draw. Nice job by Fishmeyer to control it. White trying to expand upon their lead. This is Griffin O'Neill. Well, the white team has tightened up defensively, and they've scored 2 consecutive goals to take the lead here. Controlled off the right by Ethan Rubin. The white team continues to put on a great display. I believe that was Lederman who had the goal. Check that, he plays for the blue team. Very difficult, I'm trying to pick that up, but I believe Lovelace had the goal off the beautiful feed. We'll try to pick that up at the half for you. We do apologize if we didn't get that to you. Those triple numbers sometimes tough to read. Pulling it out of any harm's way is Blendman. Down under 5 minutes remaining. Furillo. His number's been easy to read here today. He's possessed the ball and generated a lot of offense from the top. Offense is running through him. Ethan Rubin. A young man out of California. Into the middle. Big save by the goalkeeper on a rocket. Blendman just fired one. Gellish with his best save by far in the contest, a sophomore coming up big. Each team carrying 2 goalkeepers. Furillo, double teamed, able to find the outlet. That's Lovelace. Shot whistled wide by Rubin. Now the blue with a chance. Galash, the goalkeeper from Maryville, New Jersey. Played it up ahead. Blue showing some good speed. That's a good long run ahead by Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to go coast to coast, and he'll fire an over-the-shoulder shot wide. Boy, they just parted the sea for him there, and he had a great chance. Blue maintains possession. Official time here in the opening half is 3:10 remaining. Makawa. That was a neat little pass going back against the grain there. Pulled back out by Davis. Davis out of Essex, Vermont. Put it on. Makawa. Stick checked away. And we'll get a whistle here. I'm going to turn it back. Get a flag thrown. I'm going to see the infraction going against White there for the hold. I believe it's Fessmeyer. See if he comes over to take a knee. So we'll see the first man-up opportunity. Coach is right now explaining that to him, how he actually hooked him, slowed him down. So he'll take a knee. Man-up opportunity for the Blue. Trailing on the scoreboard by 1. They work the perimeter. Good passing quickly to Davis. Rotation top. Nice stick work there. That long pole able to knock it away. Fine work by the defender here. That was Barber. Barber from Richmond, Virginia. That was a huge play. There was an open lane to shoot that for just a moment. There's another shot, another save by Chicas as he comes up big again. Chicas has been very, very solid. Really cuts down the angles effectively. White team in possession. They were a man down. Now they're back at even. Fessmeyer is returned to the pitch. We'll get a turn over here and see what that was for. This is Blue trying to work in transition. Scoreboard clock here. Approximately 59 seconds remaining on the official score clock. Lights are on, obviously, here at Garber Field, home of UMass. Biggest state school here in the state of Massachusetts. This is Corsi. His pass errant to the near boundary. Might have been deflected out of play by the white team. I tell you, the white team has gotten a lot of poles into the passing lanes. As we're down into the final 25 seconds of this opening half. Good body check. Leads to a turnover. An opportunity, O'Neal. That long pole through his pass behind his teammate on the far side. Xavier, and he'll have to kind of find a shooting position as he had a teammate that picked it up on the far side. Play to the top, 2 seconds left. There's a shot blocked in front. I tell you, both these teams paying the price defensively, as Burst does a nice job knocking that away as the horn sounds, ending this opening half of play. So we play the half. Two to one, the White with the lead. Goals by Haas and Lovelace. Haas out of Wilston Park, New York, and Lovelace out of Plantsville, Connecticut. Look like the 2 goal scorers from this angle here. Liam Halstead has scored for the Blue out of Dorset, Vermont. These teams will take just a bit of a break. While they do that, I want to thank Ted Spencer, the president, director, and founder of Blue Chip 225. He's in attendance down below and really enjoying the talent level that's being displayed here on the pitch today. Of course, he was a long-time head coach out at Fairfield University for 13 years. How about the 7 championships, 3 MAC championships from 96 all the way through 98, 2 ECAC postseason tournament championships, and the list goes on and on. Made a couple of appearances in the NCAA tournament and finished with a top 15 ranking in Division I. 3 times Spencer was honored as Coach of the Year by his league in the MAC and the GWLL. And Coach Spencer was introduced to the Fairfield University Hall of Fame in 2014. So certainly he is the engine. Perhaps it's his wife, Denise, the Vice President and Administrative Director, who works so hard behind the scenes for Blue Chip 225 Lacrosse. She has certainly been outstanding, and they have a couple of gifted lacrosse players. So I believe one of them comes here to UMass. I think I remember him talking about that. He may attend UMass here. I'm going to have to look at the roster, and I'll let you know about that tomorrow night. But hope you're enjoying the action. These sophomores are putting on a great show, aren't they? Freshmen, couple of them out there. As we're at the half. Getting ready for the second half of play. Good look at that white team, blue team, both coming back onto the field. Tomorrow we bring you 2 more All-Star games. The junior and senior All-Star clashes at 8 and 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock for the juniors, 9 o'clock for the seniors. White team will defend down to our right here in the second half. Robbie Troiano out of Wading River, New York, should be the goalkeeper down to our right. We'll make sure that indeed he is. And the goalkeeper to our left will be Cade Hammer from Allentown, Pennsylvania, for the team in blue. And the big face-off to take place as we're just underway. White team got off to that quick start back in the first half with a face-off win. Blue team likewise. Some early face-off victories, catalyst most likely to some of their offensive forays. 2-1 your score. Just underway here in the second half. This is McKenna. He's had some great moments out there. The sophomore from Fairfield, Connecticut. Little roll. Good move by Kiernan. And back the other way, now comes White. Blendman, he's got great size. Very, very quick. Ms. Miles from Westchester, Ohio, goes to St. Xavier High School. He's 6 feet, 175 as a sophomore. Boy, he's in control now. Plays it off to the near side. Frilio. He'll get it right back. Blemman now. Blemman out top. Wants a challenge straight on. Good distribution off right. White team with a 2-1 lead, and they're working that perimeter, showing a lot of patience now offensively. Of course, when you move on to the collegiate level, shot clocks could be part of the offensive strategy. No shot clocks here tonight. No shot clocks in high school lacrosse, prep lacrosse. Frilio comes across the face of the box and bounces one home. Frilio scores. Young man out of New York. Mineola, New York, to be precise about it, and he has his first of the game. And the white team now has built a 3-1 lead. So they now lead it with 22-27 remaining by the score of 3-1. 3 different goal scorers for the white team. Fighting through. Nice move off to the right there. That's the face-off guy. Vestmeyer. Vestmeyer's done himself a nice job today. I believe he changed his jersey from 535 to 539. Unless I missed a name. Yeah, that was Lane Boyce, out of South Prairie, Washington. So Boyce wearing 539. He's had some nice moments out there today. Rodriguez, quick as a cat, will play it to the top. Blue trying to find a way back into this contest. Down by 2, and they get one. Well, nice angle through the middle. And the Blue has one on the board. They make it 3-2. So that's much needed goal by Blue. And it's a 3-2 game. The white team coming right back. High pass, nice catch of that pass. Strong defensive play on that far side now. Good action through the middle of the field. White has put together some good possessions here today. They're going to slow it down a little bit, trying to preserve that lead. Now a 1-goal lead. Shot blocked away. Renard, by the way, with that goal from Hilton Head to South Carolina for the Blue. Now they got a chance to tie a 3-2 game. Just below 19 minutes remaining. Makawa. Ball free. Again, his pass just a little high. Those lacrosse sticks a little slick here tonight. The webbing getting a little wet, you would imagine, due to the humidity and perhaps the field turf being just a bit damp. The ball can get stuck on the webbing. Really, these two teams are playing at a very high level, despite some of the playing conditions out here. Burbank to control it. Got it off quickly. Ferrilio to the top now. Ferrilio, distance out, scores his second of the game. Jack Ferrilio helps to recoup a 2-goal lead here for the White, as they lead it 4-2. Blue needs a face-off win. Let's see if they can come up with it. That's Rodriguez trying to win it. He goes scurrying after it. Pretty good battle with Boyce there. Coming out of the fray is Lindemann. Stick checked away. Could hear the sticks clashing. Ball still to the ground. who's going to win that ground ball. That's a terrific ground ball win by Rodriguez. Boy, he just burrowed his way underneath. Feet ahead. Finds its way to Hammer, the goalkeeper. He's out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. He is a sophomore. And he'll just walk it out. White team getting a bit of a free run. That's Cooperman to control it. Noah out of Orangeburg, New York. He quickly gives way. And that long pole doesn't become much of an advantage in the offensive half of the field, does it? Blendman now. Stick checked away. Quickly gets back to it, and he'll pull it out of any harm. He was guarded there by Nicky Kane out of East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. Really looking his first third of the game, fires it wide. Ball continues to run through Jack Ferrilio, the sophomore. Ferrilio goes to Wheatley School in Mineola, New York. Blendman tried to fire one through a screen. He wormed it along the turf. And Ferrilio, 5'5", 120 pounds. Just about 15 minutes remaining in the contest. Ball played off to the right. That was Blendman who got to that ball. Ferrilio's shot goes wide as he went through the face of the defense. That was Colterman, rather, from Ridgewood, New Jersey, with the chance. White team addressing a total of 5 attackmen today. Blue with 4. They've gone with an extra midi. Ball played off. Kessler, young man out of New York. Nice job by Kessler. Goes to Millbrook High School. About 5'4" or so. Shot wide on the far side. Over and back, white ball. Ferrilio pays attention to it. Marked by Ryan Kirian. To the top. White whittling time off that clock. And Blue's going to have to pick up the pace here a little bit, down by 2. Let's see if they try to press and force a longer passing scheme here by the White. They got a stick on the ball there in the middle. Nice play. Kieran did a nice job on it. Good run here by McCowell with all that speed. Distribution ahead. Shot and a beautiful save. Robbed was Renard on a beautiful save by Traiano. Wow. He got that stick down low out of Wading River, New York, the sophomore, with a splendid save. Now the White, Coleman to the near side. Ridgewood, New Jersey native. Coleman with good size, and you take a look at him. From Ridgewood, New Jersey, goes to Ridgewood High School. Listed at 6'1", 170, one of the taller players. Lovelace is 6'2". White team might be, from a physical standpoint, the bigger of the two teams here tonight. This is Davis. Forced to pass up to Renard. Back the other way, White. And you get those long pole players who can be pretty gifted. Mozaleski from Glastonbury, Connecticut, the sophomore, had that good carry to the offensive half of the field. White team will send Lovelace back on. He controls. Stick handles left-handed, right-handed, two. Passes right-handed, shot, oh, whistle. Danny Zappi, what a shot. That was impressive. What a quick release. He lowered the angle and fired a high riser. That is a shot of the game right there. Holy cow. And the white team jumps out to a 5-2 advantage. That was impressive. That was a laser beam. Now you know why he scored 12 throughout the day's play in 4 games. That'd be a beautiful shot for the white squad. He's from Half Hollow Hills West High School, Dix Hills, New York, 6'1", 205, and some quick hands. And he's only a sophomore, folks. The evolution of this game at the younger levels, in part to, of course, you can applaud youth organizations for giving these kids a lot of skills at a very early age. They get a chance to practice on their own. They love it. And trying to sneak through is walking chicken. He got broken up in the play. Going to be scooped up and returned by Hartzell. Hartzell, one of the freshmen out of Rye, New York, out there for the team in blue. 10.5 remaining here in the second half of play. The white team has gone on a bit of a goal-scoring run here. Good stick work, good body work too. Loping along is Babber. Babber did a terrific job on him. His defense will help set up offense now. Golderman will bring it across the top of the box out to the right. Trying to challenge Hartzell. Hartzell stayed with him. Force a pause in the attack. Notion of drive was Haas. He has scored here for the team in white. Ferrelio forced to pull it back out. Skill of Halstead in his defensive effort with his long pole slowed the attack down. That shot goes wide of goal. The white team continues to just work it effectively here. Colderman, who had that chance a moment ago, feeds it to the top. Nice pass. Ferrelio spins, fires, scores. No, yes, he got it through. That's his third of the game. Ferrelio makes it 6-2, team in white. We're right back here with 2 more games for you tomorrow at 8 and 9 o'clock. Looking forward to that. Another crucial draw. Rodriguez has been effective. Cado out of Southampton, New York. For the team in blue, he's very quick of foot, stays right with it. He's really tenacious, you might say. From Chaminade High School, Southampton, New York. 5'8", 142. And that leads to a goal. So the blue team, after that tenacious effort, able to come right back, and they respond with one. And they cut that lead down to 6-3. That was a quick little shot there by, just as we were talking about him, Mercado Rodriguez, his first goal of the game. Now 6-3. Blue trying to go on a run. Can they win another draw here? Hartzell trying to win this one. Hartzell got shoved down. The ball rolled on the turf. Good ride there by the white. They're going after that ball. Going to be collected, however, by Kawa. Stick checked away. And it's free to the far side. Hartzell will control it. Good, strong ride there by McCower and company for blue, and they just took it away from the white team. Chris Davis, a sophomore from ski country in Essex, Vermont. Played on behind goal. Well, blue with a goal here could really make things interesting. Trying to put together a little bit of a run. Lacrosse most certainly can be all about momentum and goal-scoring runs. And blue right now looking for a little offensive energy, and a shot goes wide to the short side by Aidan Flynn out of Ridgewood, New Jersey. He's a sophomore. Goes to Ridgewood High School. Down under 6.5 remaining. One of the bigger players for blue, that's McKenna. The ball went over the back boundary. He's had some good moments tonight. McKenna out of Fairfield Ward High School, Fairfield, Connecticut. 6'4", 190. By far the tallest player on the blue team. They got players at 6'1", 6 feet, and one player at 6'6". That's a Cooperman. And he plays with a long pole. Something not fair about that. He is a big defender for the team in blue. Wears number 222 on his blue jersey back. That's with just about 5.5 remaining in this game. Blue trailing 6-3. Starting to run out of possessions. Van Liederman from Indianapolis played it off to Corsi. Corsi, young man from Fairfield, Connecticut. Cade Hammer has been tough in goal, hasn't he? Young man from, I should say, Traiano for the white team, along with Hammer, by the way. Don't want to slight him at all. Cade Hammer out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. The goalkeeper in the white is Robbie Traiano out of Wading River, New York, the sophomore. The blue trying to pressure him now. This is Corsi. Slipped down, got right back up. Nice pass along, quick shot. Wide to the short side. Well-designed play as they bring a player from behind goal. That was Jack McKenna for the opportunity. He just missed to the short side. That's pretty good lacrosse country in Fairfield County in New York. I should say Connecticut. Of course, whole state of New York is big-time lacrosse. They look for the trailer, sliding through and a score. Fabulous catch of the pass there by Zach Corsi. And a highlight reel goal, and they've cut it to a 2-goal deficit. Down under 4 minutes left, and it's down to a 2-goal deficit now. And blue trying to battle back. Oh, they love this face-off. They got their guy, the ace in the hole, Mercado Rodriguez, a sophomore. He'll take it here. He's been real tough to handle. Gets down low, very quick of foot. This time he'll splash it forward, trying to win it away from O'Neill as they went with a bigger body against Rodriguez to try to slow him down. No avail. 3 minutes remaining. 6-4 your score. Blue has scored the game's last couple. McCullough tried to roll through. It's going to be taken away. Nice job there by Fesmeyer. He's on the run, trying to weave through. It might be Boyce. Yeah, that's Boyce. 339, not 335. And we do apologize. I've done that a couple of times and missed the Boyce here tonight. To the near side, it's Ferrilio. So I beg your pardon there. Zabiu scored the highlight reel goal of the game. Played it on behind net. White team with a 2-goal advantage. They want to take as much time as they can off this clock. Good movement there by Blendman. Find some open space to receive the pass. This is Lovelace. Fakes a pass, carries out right. Rodriguez trying to guard him there. Kind of an unfair height advantage in favor of the team in white. That pass a little high, might have been deflected. Xavier tried to get to it, and it's out of the field of play to the near side, and the blue team with a chance. Down under 2 minutes left. They're going to have to hurry things. Going to have to be an assault here if they want to get back into this one. Down by 2. Lobbed along by Halstead with that long pole. Scooped on the far side by Aidan Flynn. 1.5 left. Renault, who has scored here, pulls it back out. They shut him down. Davis. Looks like Davis wants to attempt to drive through. Can he dodge on by? Well, the defense stays right with him. Look at that skilled footwork of defenders. Able to slow that attack down. In particular, that was Dylan Hess. Did the job. Davis again looking. Sprawling save on the doorstep. Triano. And then he's able to cover it up. Couple of chances there for blue. And Triano earning his keep. Down under a minute remaining. Hope you've enjoyed this 2018 version of the freshman-sophomore all-star game put together by Blue Chip 225. And, of course, Ted Spencer and all his coaches, some outstanding coaches, bringing a wealth of knowledge to the table for these youngsters to just soak in over the next couple of days. And they play a lot of lacrosse and really can open up some eyes. Down to the final 9 seconds, this white team in the thriller is going to win it by the score of 6-4. As that'll be your final, as the horn will sound. And I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun here tonight. We'll recap things real quickly here. I know a lot of folks, including my outstanding cameraman Kyle, he's been here for quite some time today, so we'll keep this short and pretty for you if we can. The white 6-4 win over the blue. Blue actually jumped out to the early lead. Best I can, I'll give you the goal scorers here. We'll begin with blue. Didn't have a multiple goal scorer in the game. Renault had one. Corsi had one. Lederman scored. So Chaz Renault out of Hilton Head, South Carolina, the sophomore, looks like he had one. Zach Corsi out of Fairfield, Connecticut, tallied. And you had a goal from Liam Halstead, the sophomore from Dorset, Vermont. And, of course, Mercado Rodriguez also tallied for their total of 4, hopefully. On the flip side, for the white, they were led by Jack Farilio. He scored, 3 goals altogether from Mineola, New York. Did a terrific job. Dylan Haas scored the game's first for the white team. Also, Jack Lovelace with a tally, and Danny Zabia, he scored the highlight reel goal of the game. 6-4 your final. We'll be back again tomorrow. I hope you can join us right here for some fabulous play. We're looking forward to it right here on, of course, the Blue Chip 225 Facebook page. 6-4 your final. Goodbye, everybody.